What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They will throw to get us started here. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's May. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Stevenson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Anderson on his own lead. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. Only a 20-yarder here. Borregalis connects. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Milton Williams making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Captain.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got the 1st down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the sideline, and he's got it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. From the 18 on second down. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. It's Nix out of the pistol. Gonna throw deep across the field, left side. Wide open, downfield. Got it! Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
What's up? Crazy.
First down, May. From Andre Stevenson, makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Right, here we go, front. Hey, what's up?
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Your front. Ready, what's up?
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? That this group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Henderson. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to throw for it with May. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Kill.
1st down, and they go right back to it. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos. Lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 43. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
6-yard line.
To the right, yep. Ready, captain, Joe.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 7.
The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. As this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Right, 11. Joe.
Throwing here, Nix. Short pass brought in. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Nix off the play action. Hits him on the in route. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
The 45-yard line.
Oh, my son! Get it! Ready! Away! Captain!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 37-yard line.
Bombers! Away!
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Joe. Ready?
Now Nix on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Henderson here from the gun. He's out in the clear. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's made in the air. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Henderson on 1st and 10. He takes it down to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's May. This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a New England first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here goes throw.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. He'll pass it this time. And he will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He finds space for a few yards that time. Christian Barmore with the play.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hey, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up, we gotta switch it up.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Broncos have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. New set of downs for him at the 38. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Mix from the gun on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here we go with Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Can you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback? You break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 27 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Again, right side to Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's the option give to Harvey. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
A gain of 1.
Going for it with Harvey. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
4th down. Pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a 1st down.
Carry here for Dobbins. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Patriots with a 10-point advantage. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.